You've probably heard the story. 300 Spartans stood alone against a massive Persian army. Outnumbered, outmatched, fighting to the death. But what if I told you that story is only half true? The battle you're thinking of is the Battle of Thermopylae, one of the most famous last stands in history. Led by the Spartan king Leonidas I, a small Greek force blocked a narrow mountain pass to stop the invading army of Xerxes I. But here's what most people don't know. It wasn't just 300 Spartans. At the start of the battle, there were actually around 7,000 Greek soldiers from different city-states, including Thespians and Thebans. The Spartans weren't alone. They were just the most famous. So why do we only hear about the 300? Because when things went wrong, most of the army was sent home. King Leonidas I stayed behind with his personal guard, the 300 Spartans, and a few hundred allies who refused to leave. They knew they were going to die. And here's where the story turns. A local Greek named Ephialtes betrayed them, showing the Persians a hidden path around the mountain pass. The Greek army was surrounded. The last stand wasn't just bravery. It was a trap. And what about the Persians? Movies like 300 show them as monsters, faceless, savage, overwhelming. But in reality, the army of Xerxes I was one of the most organized and advanced forces of the ancient world. This wasn't chaos versus heroes. It was two powerful civilizations colliding. The Spartans and their allies fought to the end, and yes, their stand became legendary. But they didn't stop the Persians alone, and they didn't win the war. The real turning point came later, at battles like Salamis and Plataea. So why does the myth still exist? Because it's powerful. A small group standing against impossible odds. It's the perfect story. And over time, history became legend. The 300 Spartans were real. Their courage was real. But the story, that's only part of the truth. If you want more hidden truths behind history's biggest legends, hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because the past is never as simple as it seems.